going down. Oh, now passengers will be alright. Getting in low now. Hey, but we should say so. I think they're getting closer. I wanna get locked down with you. I wanna see every light, but red and blue. I wanna get locked down with you. I wanna see every light, but red and blue. Oh yeah, sipping down sunset, money still haunted. Took what we wanted. Bye bye. We on the passenger side. Chopper up high. We're alive. We'll be alright. Maybe we go south. Getting in low now.
At level 27, plus a 99 overall Russell Westbrook.
Forward, number 1, Michael Porter Will Barton. At guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 27, Jamal Murray. At center, number 15, he's got jumps, Nikola Jokic. That is your Denver Nuggets.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob, or just plant.
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at point guard. Now here's Barton, launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Barton's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Nuggets. Ball outside. Here's Ayton. Tries again. Paul can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
11 feet away, and that one comes up a bit short. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there, has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Murray with it. Chris Paul covering. And that one's good. Barton.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Paul. Booker the pass to Ayton. Count it. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
Jokic kicks the quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Barton, wide open, he fires, and the three ball is good. Barton's got 8 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Murray outside. Back to Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that leap pass with perfect timing.
To the paint. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
Ayton hits them both. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Murray finds Jokic. The 11-footer, and the shot is long. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Crowder. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Barton surveying the floor to the inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Murray. Porter passes to Jokic. The turnaround jumper. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Passing the ball crisply here.
Kicks it out to Booker. That one falls.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Crowder. And there's the pass to Bridges. Now here's 8. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Paul. Over Gordon. Paul's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 3. Jokic passes to Murray. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Bridges. Porter with the steal. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Ball against Porter. And it's Paul penetrating. Ayton wide open. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Murray, no good. Suns trail by 5. Here's Booker, and there's the drive, and the dunk by Booker.
Booker showing some speed, excelling there, and blasting right through the defense to get to the rim.
Count the basket. Barton's got 10 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
2:37 left here in the first quarter. There's the drive. Rejected by Crowder. Down low. Here's Bridges. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 3. On the wing, Booker. Beyond the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray outside. Outside Gordon. And another miss by Denver.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Ayton throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Jokic with the bucket.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Passes it to Jokic. A floater, and it's Murray laying it in. And now a 5-point Denver lead.
That's a tricky little move there as Murray found a little bit of space and then got that floater off.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Denver.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Nikola Jokic. Monte Morris is out there with Will Barton. It's Najee in at the 4 spot. Here's Morris following the basket by Chris Paul. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Booker against Morris. The kick out to Barton. Just 5 on the clock. Denver needs to get off his shot. Rebounded by McGee. And so it's Paul with it. And it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 3. Booker outside. Here he goes. McGee trying to break free. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul.
Devin Booker showing a nice touch around the rim.
Here's Barton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Nuggets shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And the first one at the line is good.
6'6", 175. That's one wily athlete. Will Barton, tough to guard, given his height and his speed.
Payne, he's checked in for the Suns. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Good on the second free throw. Denver in the lead. Morris with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good on the bucket.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. Quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Here's Booker. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
That's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
Inside. Here's Cousins. They Knocks it off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Payne. Here's McGee. Kicks it out to Johnson. And stolen by Barton. Morris with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Kept alive. Barton against Booker. 6 to shoot. It's up a 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Suns trail by 4. Booker dishes to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Booker has established that he can score and now showing that he can play make.
And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Porter's checked in. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Cousins. And the shot goes in.
They should continue. To get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Cousins. Another shot. McGee with the block. And they get it back. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Morris. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 2. Payne passes to Booker. Driving inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
The Nuggets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
They double him with Booker. For 3. That one dropped for his second bucket. Again, 2 for 4.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
For the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Payne. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. A nice shot by Booker.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now, here is Morris. 6 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Green. Bridges with the steal. Lobbed up there for Booker. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Green. The Nuggets with another miss. Phoenix leading by 3. Paul. And the layup falls.
Chris Paul.
Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Murray dishes to Green. Pass to Jokic. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Jokic just got 14.
I swear Jokic is out there playing with the watch on because of the timing aspect of his game.
Paul looking over the floor. Here's Crowder. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And stolen by Ayton. And a missed late. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets trail by 3. Now, here's Jokic. 14 points for him. Murray, good.
Murray gives you a lot of things, and stretching out the defense, that's going to help.
Here's Paul. Booker outside. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Jokic finds Murray. And the wide open shot from Morris. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits both from the stripe. Well, Phoenix shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Jokic, long and quick hands there to poke that one away.
To the paint, it's stolen by Morris. Here's Jokic, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jokic has got 16 points. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Nuggets on top, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. Our coaches really drew up something good for us. They wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at Denver, although this series has gone about as poorly as possible for them, they're still hanging tough. Swept, and maybe, just maybe, they can avoid that fate with a strong second half. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was going with the second half plan. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
We welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Andrew Shamet is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Crowder with it. They bring it up for Phoenix. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And Crowder slams it in.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Here's Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night. Chalk up 2 there. Paul's got 11.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Jokic. Crowder pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. On the wing, Bridges. Now the dish to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Crowder against Porter. The feed to Gordon. And they double up Murray. Porter. That one a little long.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
The ball. To the inside. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. In the corner. Crowder with it. Here's the pass to Shannon. From the arc. They grabbed their own miss.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And he comes up with the deuce. 14 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timeout called, the Suns. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. No good from Booker.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
This ball grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Crowder's got his second bucket of the night.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
And no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Bridges passes to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Denver passing it around, and it's good. 2 points. Jokic just got 20 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
Booker the pass to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. And the dunk by Booker.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Porter. Passes to Gordon. Down low, here's Jokic. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Ayton.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
Morris is checked in for Will Barton. Phoenix also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
The offensive rebound. That one goes. Count it. Jokic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Timeout call the Suns.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You've got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So for the Suns, Hambo, he's checked in for 8. And Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. Here's Paul. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
And he banks in the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Suns lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
All against Morris. Paul kicks to McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Nuggets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6-13 from the field here in the third. Good D by Johnson.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Now, here's Jokic. He's got 25. Biyombo with the block. And he recovers it. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Now, here's Jokic. He's covered closely, and Jokic throws it down.
Big man powering to the rack. Doesn't happen much in the league anymore, but Jokic is showing us why it's still effective.
And it's Paul penetrating. That's a 6th field goal.
Well, the performance on the offensive end, he's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Cousins, no one around him. Oh, good with the triple. Suns leading by 5. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Huge night for Booker, and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
Here's Morris. He takes it in.
And your point guard's gotta be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Booker outside. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Suns lead by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in to Michael Malone.
Raising a shot, no hesitation, we're back. It's the time to come every time, all right? Set our defense up, they can play against our set D, all right? We just got to take care of it. And
now, GA is commanding his squad to be smarter on defense.
Gotta find a way to just stop the momentum. I think it's going to start with strong defense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Backcourt pair for them, it's Morris and Murray. Gordon out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. That's it. The Suns lead is cut down. Now it's just 3 on the bucket from Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Timeout called, the Suns.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Change here. Naji's checked in, and the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Booker in for Aaron Holiday. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge according to the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He really got after him in public. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one.
Thank you, David. Now here's Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Clock at 6. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Here's Morris. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, here is Morris. Looking to get back on track here, and that's good for 2.
Clearly caught him off guard with that move. Not the guy you'd expect to bust out a spin, but it worked beautifully there.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and Ayton throws it down.
Pretty much count on double-digit assists from Chris Paul, one of the best passers in league history.
Denver calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Michael Porter comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Barton sub in for Monte Morris. Paul with the steal. Bridges outside. Murray against Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Shot is good off the bad rim and in. 16 points for Will Barton.
Will Barton catches the ball. Great job of squaring up, and the defense better be aware of him there.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Back to Bridges. against Murray. That one a tad outlined to the right, but drops in for him. And the Suns lead by 11. Ball against Murray. Porter double team. From outside, Murray banked in off the glass.
Well, some good interior crucial points here as Murray's staying active in the paint.
Booker looking around. And the dunk by Booker.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges finds Paul. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. Porter passes to Murray. Over Paul. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
That's not a bad heads-up play there for Murray. Easily going into the contact and earning the whistle.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10.
There's a lot of potential left in the tank for Jamal Murray. He's able to play both guard spots, but it's that sweet jump shot that has his teammates and the coaching staff salivating about where his ceiling is.
Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Suns making a change here as well. McGee's checked in.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fit guys off and get those rebounds.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're in front by 7. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And he's been the man running the show for them, and boy, has he done a great job. He's up in the double digits in assists, and more than a few of those have been of the spectacular variety. For them to be successful, his passing has to be a key component, and tonight it was on display.
And Craig, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And pushing it up, here's Denver, here's Barton. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 7. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And Devin Booker is big, and at 6'6", gets up there for the jam.
Chris Paul. Jamal.
Within 8. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:03 left in the game. Here's Booker, and another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Free throw, good Booker.
Well, Devin Booker is among some of the youngest, most elite scorers that the league has ever seen. The sky's the limit for this guy. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Outside Crowder. Back to Booker. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Second chance effort. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Gordon with no one around. And they get it back. And it's off from three-point range. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Booker dishes to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And the Phoenix Suns will move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
It's time for us to say goodbye.
stars align. I know how you get when the full moon shine. I know how you need space and your time. Space and time. I'm tryna rock right now this time. No about your time cause it's close to mine. I know it can be the same sometimes. I know you need healing. Know you're old enough for the real thing. Know you past time with these other things. Know that you didn't mean to ruin my week. Know what you meant when you said those things. Know you mean well when you say your piece. Know you even though you don't know me. Know you already. I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you need it, I'm ready with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care? I know you've been searching for someone to make you happy and get the job done. Said you need it, I'm ready with money, but I can't be there. So will you still care?
39. And hey, you're definitely going to want this season's level 40 prize because the Jet.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At small forward, Dylan Brooks. At center, Steven Adams. At shooting guard, Desmond Bane. At the other forward position, Jaren Jackson Jr. At the other guard position, let's hear it for the starting five for Phoenix Suns. At forward, 6'6", number 99, Jay Crowder. At forward, 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At center, 6'11", number 22, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, number 1, Devin Booker. At guard, 6 feet, number 3, Chris Paul. The head coach for your Phoenix Suns is Monty Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Phoenix.
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Chris Webber. Allie LaForce joins us as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, after growing up...
That's a beautiful thing, Allie. Good report there. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. You take a look at Phoenix, they come into this series with their eyes set on reaching the NBA Finals.
No doubt they're heavy favorites to win the conference title, but nothing is certain at this stage, even with home court advantage. Nothing short of their best basketball is going to do it.
Now here's Paul. Inside, Ayton takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Seeing the floor well. Paul is fantastic in noticing the defense is over-committed.
Morant drawing the double team. Over to the left wing. Brooks outside. Three-pointer, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball to the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Just a fantastic look.
Morant against Crowder. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
Jackson brings the contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive coverage.
Now here's Paul. To the inside. And Morant clears the board.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And it's Brooks missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's Booker. Doesn't go for him. And Memphis taking it the other way now. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Bane. Now Jackson. Buries it down low.
He's an active finisher around the basket. Jackson's usually working on something special down there.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The drive by Paul. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Brooks. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And this guy's a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
The offensive rebound. That one goes. Count it.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Morant against Paul. Down low. Here's Crowder. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, he's just a solid shot blocker. Jackson's timing and instincts is what allows him to make an impact like right there.
The Suns making a switch here. Payne's checked in. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Booker against Adams. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Here's Morant going inside, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Morant, no good. The Suns trailing. Booker with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Morant. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've carried out a great game plan. Working it down low and getting high percentage.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists. And the defense has been stifling early on.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots.
The Suns have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Here's Booker. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now to the paint. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. But that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Snatched away. Outside Morant. Unloads. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Morant's got 9.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. The lead keeps getting bigger.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Phoenix calls timeout. You take a look at the Suns. It took a major effort for them to advance out of the conference semis. How much of an effect does that have on a team?
Well, you want to conserve energy as much as possible in the early rounds. They really weren't able to do that. Here's where the home fans need to rise up and give their guys the jolt of adrenaline they need.
McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Here's Booker. Pass to McGee. Outside for Booker. Drives to the hoop. Oh, the swat by Adams. And they're able to recover.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. It's a bad time to do it. When they're needing to fight from behind.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Now here's McGee. Back to Crowder. Bridges outside. Offensive board. Outside for Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And the basket by Bridges.
It's great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic pitch.
To the inside, Brooks. And the layup falls. Brooks has got his second bucket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Bane. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
The floater and the layup by Morant. Morant's got 11 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Outside Morant. Inside Jackson. Pass to Adams. Oh, McGee with the block.
And we mentioned McGee's outstanding length. And there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Here's Booker. No good that time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break up 12. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
On the court for Memphis, Anderson and Jackson Jr., your small and power forwards. DeAnthony Melton out there with Ja Morant. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Booker for three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The Suns shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Good D by Melton.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, look at Morant flexing a little muscle right there, showing off his athletic ability right in their faces.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Turnovers are going to be a stat he wants to skip in the box score tonight. That's his 4th of the game.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Morant. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Now here's Clark. A 17-point lead, their biggest.
Suns foul. DeAndre Ayton. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Clark. So hits one and misses one at the line. From the wing, Crowder finds Bridges. Up top, Paul. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 to shoot. And here's Crowder from the arc. They get it again. Second chance effort. And Ayton with the lay-in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, it's simple. You fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Melton. Shoots from 12. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Booker to the middle. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Holiday comes in for Booker. Paul for 3. Anderson pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Jones. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Paul. Johnson with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Phoenix. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Holiday. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Anderson passes to Clark. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Defensive
so it'll be Devin Booker shooting.
Anderson.
That one on Anderson.
That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul.
That free throw good from Booker.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Books developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
Assisted by
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
I mean, for a player who only stands 6 feet tall, is a pretty good finisher inside.
Booker against Melton. Pass to Tillman. Here's Jones. Out to the right wing. Puts it up. Anderson can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up. And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game's gone on.
Melton outside. They double him with Ayton. Pass to Anderson. Beyond the arc. Here's Tillman. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And showing he can play above the rim. Crowder with the height.
Melton passes to Clark. Melton misses.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Booker. Back to Ayton. Booker finds Ayton. And here's Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. 1:49 left in the first half. Here's Clark. Lays it up and banks it in. Clark's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come through.
Hall passes to McGee. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here's Melton. Pass to Anderson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
I like seeing Anderson look to capitalize from there, showing that nice soft touch on that shot.
Booker, pass to Ayton. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Melton. And he converts the layup. Melton's got 5 now.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside Booker. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Ooh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Adams is checked in. Brooks outside. From deep. No good.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Back to Paul. Knocked away. And stolen by Melton. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Just 3 on the clock. And he jams it home with authority.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
And so it's Memphis in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Coach, when the offense struggles, sometimes that can bleed over onto the defensive end. Is that what we've seen so far?
We just missed shots. We're not executing well. I don't think we're playing bad defense. They've gotten out in transition a bit. We can play better offense, though.
Hopefully the shots start falling in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Grizzlies, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and
Stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, small forward. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Morant. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Like how Paul is always looking to dish the ball, and he has a pass-first mentality.
Outside Morant. Here's Adams. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Adams has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Morant drawing the double team. Adams, the pass to Morant. Clock at 6. Jackson outside. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, you don't see that very well. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Crowder finds Paul. Back to Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 6.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
Morant against Paul. Paul with a steal. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way. And get a great look.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Give him 8 points now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Paul passes to Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Ja Morant picks one up. That free throw, no good. Phoenix making some changes. Shamet, he's checked in for Bridges. Holiday comes in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Memphis leading. Outside Morant with the drive. Softly drops in the floater. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Some changes for Phoenix. Bridges, he's checked in for Shamet. Booker comes in for Holiday. And it's Paul in for Payne. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Adams, chalk up 2 there.
Steven Adams.
Adams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Crowder outside, inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. And here comes the break. From deep, Morant. And Booker pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. On the wing, Crowder. Left side, Paul. Takes it inside. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Brooks. Another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his 2nd.
It's on Mikal Bridges.
Difficult to stop Jackson Jr. close to the rim. Uses that 7'4" wingspan to his advantage.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in.
Still very athletic. I mean, Paul putting it on the deck and get to his spots.
The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
From deep, Melton buries it from 3.
Anthony Melton.
Melton's got 8.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Booker, yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 8 assists here tonight. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Some changes for Phoenix. McGee, he's checked in for Crowder. And it's Johnson in for Devin Booker. Tipped away. Paul with a steal. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul so far. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Morant finds Adams. And a missed layup. The Suns have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's Paul. Cranked it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Paul with a steal. And they recover it.
I love Morant's approach to the game. I mean, flying to the ball, challenging everything.
Oh, stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Jackson. And another miss by Memphis. The Suns have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Johnson passes to Ayton. Oh, stolen by Morant. Bridges against Melton. On the wing, Brooks. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Brooks has got 9 points.
You see the confidence rising? I mean, when Brooks is firing away like this, keep feeding him.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Some changes for Phoenix. Crowder, he's checked in for McGee. Shamet comes in for Johnson. And Payton is subbed in for Chris Paul. Anderson's checked in for Memphis. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Crowder missing. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. The Suns clear it. Outside Payton. Launches it, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
I like Morant's workman-like approach on D. I mean, he finds a good matchup and makes an impact.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole field.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. We've got Brandon Clark. Ja Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Adams in at the center position. Phoenix calls timeout.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Bridges, he's checked in for Holiday. And it's Paul in for Payne. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
And Allie, thanks. A chance to get a quick injury report. All right, let's find out some news on Devin Booker. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, I was able to talk with Phoenix head athletic trainer about the status. As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what Coach wanted to hear. And hopefully it's a quick return to the court. But in the meantime, they'll be down a man as they push for the NBA Finals. Guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Greg.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, and we hope to see him back on the court soon.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the Rock. There's no debate there. He got hammered.
That's his third personal foul.
That one's off.
First team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
That one misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Clark, the pass to Moran. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Stolen by Anderson. They break out, 5-on-3. Melton against Paul. Anderson for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They got to communicate much better.
Bain, he's checked in for Melton. Paul with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Here's Bain. No one near him. Hauled in by Paul.
Well, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Bridges outside. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 9th assist of the game now.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Memphis calls timeout.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Crowder comes in for Johnson.
Jay Crowder.
Left side, Moran. With some arc, and the layup is good. Morant's got 21 points in the game.
Just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly teardrop.
Pass to Shaman. Paul against Moran. The drive by Paul. Misses from close range.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor.
And then Moran with the dunk.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in, and it's Morant off the drive.
I mean, so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself.
On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Crowder outside, over Morant, and that one hits the back iron.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball in between jumpers.
Jackson kept alive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Paul with it. Here he goes. Pass to Shaman. Out to Bridges. Can they get it? Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
When he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Driving in, and he gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Stolen by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. Here's Morant. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Morant against Paul. Bridges outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bane's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they got to be happy with how they are starting off these conference finals. A tone-setting win for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they start the conference finals off on the right foot with an important win.
They wanted to set the tone for the rest of the series here tonight, and mission accomplished. They get to move forward with all the momentum on their side.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his third foul so far.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Jackson. Culver, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Conchar in for Bane. And Peyton, here we go. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
The teardrop. The rebound by Peyton. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Takes this one by a big margin. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series.
All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce.
Out here faking and they lying, I'm just saying. I'm running up that money, ma, I'm getting to them bands. You know I got that and now like a fan. Then this gonna get a tan. If it ain't about that money, then I cannot comprehend. I heard you out here clumsy and you need a helping hand. She talking about she love me, but I do not understand. And if we can't find him, then we that is man. Better come and get your man. I did. She leaving, we ain't about to hold no hand. I just want that. Jokes that yo keep on saying, keep on playing. I'm pulling up and I just thought these praying. But I was kind of like, what was that you were saying? These steady talking, but they ain't getting no bands. They living with they mama rent free. They ain't paying. We hopping out with them. Get the acting like he hate me, but these really be fans. A nigga getting left shaky when we spinning on his man. She acting like she wanna date me cause I'm all these. We pulling up with them and get the acting like he ain't fake, but we be knowing. And they lying, I'm just saying. I'm running up that money, ma, I'm getting to them bands. You know I got that now like a fan. Money, then it's gonna get a tan. If it ain't about that money, then I cannot comprehend. I heard you out here clumsy and you need a helping hand. She talking about she love me, but I do not understand. And if we can't find him, then we that is man. Lying, these out here acting, playing. We hopping out with them. You know it, we slide. Lil' shawty say she stay, and I'm tryna. Hey, this ain't boy, yo, better hide. These out here, they don't be outside. They pulling up, letting it ride. These just rap my they hopping out with that. They really be, they just doing to get by. My ain't having no aim, they just hop out, let it ride. No, we don't play that. Run up on me, he get turned into.
R.I.P. to the weekend and oversleeping, dreaming of the playing pretend. I'm overthinking at the stop sign, frozen when that siren goes by. Another I'm avoiding off of wearing and Vine. Eyes open, mouth closed, potholes on the road. People living on that street corner heavy, but it's home. Kobe murals every other block. Pain don't stop, pay no mind. The real evil left unwatched. Sign plastered over Melrose Ave by that long line of where the hood's by. I can't help but get to feeling like the vibes don't match. I try to laugh, but it's muffled by the light white mask. And summertime, I've been losing hope. Fireflies in the winter while I'm sipping.